Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Alright, y'all. We back with another one. It's going to be another good video, as always. And if you are new, we like to watch weird, probably some funny clips here and there, strange clips, all that. It's going to be a good one, so stay tuned. Let's get right into it.
Chris? The boa's dead.
The what?
The boa.
We fucked
The pregnant boa.
We messed up. No! No! Oh my god, that guy's gonna fucking flip out. What is wrong with you guys? You did it!
Hold on. We're shaking just like you are. Trust me.
Is there a way to maybe save the baby?
Can we save it?
Oh no, dude. This guy's gonna go bananas. Oh my god. Why?
It was a mistake.
There's a mistake.
How? I reminded you 10 times! Fuck!
Chris.
Fuck!
We know.
Chris.
Oh my god,
Hey.
dude. You don't understand what you guys just
It
did.
can get fixed.
You can't
The
fix it.
state's gonna fix it.
You can't
Relax.
fix it. What just happened.
It can get
Relax.
fixed.
You can't fix it. You just killed something that wasn't illegal, and it had about $100,000 worth of fucking babies.
Wow.
Hey, keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Thank you. Okay. Just keep an eye on him. Hey, he's gonna lose it. Chris.
Damn. $1 million snake? That's tough. I'm not
It
gonna lie.
really freaks me out that the only way out of here
Is
is
to die.
die.
Yeah. That is pretty scary, right? Think about it. Because space is not real. You're not getting out of here. If they, man, if space is real, I can say it is, it would have been left. All these billionaires, you got too much money. Like, right? Like, just leave. Go to another planet and mess up that planet. Well, don't mess up that planet. It's, you know, we might want to go there. Like, dang. Yeah. The only way to leave here is to die. Death is literally a portal to the next life. That's all it is.
Y'all remember when Post Malone said when your credit cards fail and the internet fails, that's when it's time, that's when they gonna come for you? That's really interesting. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, not with this, because it's too important, it's too serious. But I do want to ask, do y'all think that there's any type of truth to any of these conspiracy theories? When people tell you things in advance and then you see them happen a year or two later, is that a coincidence? Y'all remember when Post Malone said when your credit...
He wasn't just saying that for no reason, though. It's definitely something that can happen, for sure.
Y'all, I've got so many videos of this moon looking so big out of the sky, y'all. This right here is in Phoenix, Arizona. This guy said he's been living there for so many years and he has never seen the moon this big. Like I told you guys, we are ascending. Ascension also has to do with moving up. This is why a lot of people are saying we are closer to the sky, we are closer to the firmament, because we're literally moving up in vibration.
I've never seen anything like this in my life, y'all. Look at this moon, y'all.
This shit looks golden. It looks like a golden, again, like a Dragon Ball. So that's Phoenix, Arizona. And this one right here is in the skylines of Las Vegas. Check this out.
I got it actually really good on here.
Watch it transition to a nighttime. Watch this. Look at that. Like how it's getting darker and then it's getting brighter. Why does the moon, I mean, it's upside down, y'all. You see how it's flashing? Y'all saw that? You see how it's flashing? Look, it's going from like yellow to orange, yellow to orange. Literally. Boy, Vegas skyline is pretty cool. But look at that, y'all. Now it looks like a flashlight. And then again, there's a face by the moon. Look, you see how it's glitching? Look at that. You see how it's glitching? But we already know that's not the moon, y'all. I mean, take a look at this over here. Unless I tell you this is a sun or a moon, you wouldn't be able to tell. What do you think this is, y'all?
Sun.
This is the moon. This is the moon. It looks like a sun. And then later on, it did this. It looks like a sun. Our environment is changing. We know this. A new age calls for new things. Not to mention at nighttime, it is still hot, minus that bright white light, which we call the sun. But now there's another bright white light in the sky, which is the moon. The moon has never been this bright, and everyone is saying that. I mean, just look at this. This is at nighttime. Why does it look like daytime? And that is, again, the moon, not the sun. But why does it resemble a sun? If y'all know, then y'all know. This is all written in prophecy, y'all. That's why I be telling y'all, they keep distracting you guys with what's going on. But what do you guys think about this video? Let me know down in the comments below.
Honestly, I really think humans as a whole is like, because you know how they say thoughts create reality? I think like as a whole, if we was all on the same page of like awakening and like, you know, things would be moving a lot quicker too. But we can see it though. Things is definitely changing. We're starting to see a lot more changes in the sky all around. You can even feel it, right? You know something is coming for sure.
We're getting a second moon for 2 months. For 57 days this fall, Earth will have a second moon. It's a 10-meter wide asteroid about the size of a house that's getting caught up in Earth's gravitational pull. It's called asteroid PT5. But why nobody talking about this? Because there's a lot of shit going on. I don't know what this means, but they just be popping out the blue with new shit. But it's actually really cool. We're not going to be able to see it with our naked eye or through a telescope, but it's an actual moon that's 30 feet wide. So astrologists, astrophysicists, scientists, and all them about to be studying and locked in on this piece of moon. This is one of the first deep space things that got close to Earth that we can actually study. It's not going to be a danger to us or nothing, but we having a second moon, bro. I wonder what that's going to do to the water, how many floods it's going to cause. So for the next 2 months, be on standby. If you want to learn more about the universe, if you want to improve your diet, or you want to take your life to the next level.
Here I come.
This is undoubtedly one of the most challenging foods in the world. A burger made from 500,000 mosquitoes. With just one bite, you can consume 100,000 of them. Every rainy season, billions of mosquitoes swarm over the lake, forming what looks like an apocalyptic tornado. But to the locals, it's a rare source of high-quality protein. Whenever the mosquitoes arrive, people of all ages take up their pots or pans, coat them with a layer of oil, and swing them through the air. The mosquitoes that hit the pans get stuck to the bottom and can't escape, making it easy to catch thousands of them. Once enough mosquitoes are collected, it's time to make mosquito burgers. A small amount of cooking oil is added and mixed with the mosquitoes. Then they're shaped by hand into small patties, ready for cooking. High-end ingredients often need only the simplest cooking methods to bring out their best flavor. One bite, and even the kids will be craving more. Besides frying, some families choose to steam them. Just steam for 5 minutes on high heat, drain the moisture, and shape them into patties for direct consumption. It's said that the protein content is 5 times that of beef. Would you like to try it? This is undoubtedly one of the most challenging foods in the world. That
don't even look good. Like a charcoal burger. Like, no. I'm good. No. Oh, that is so nasty. Seeing meat move like that. It's still alive too.
Tip that I learned from a chef by the name of Robert Pfeiffer.
Oh, this is so nasty, man. This right here would really have you not want to eat out or none of that. That's so nasty, bro. Brother. What is that? That's not KFC. That's how you know, like, stuff around us is really alive. Just because it's not moving, it's not talking to you, that don't mean, you know, like, it ain't got like some type of like awareness or something going on with it, you know? It's crazy how deep stuff go. Like on this, like even like this plane of existence. It's like things really get deep. Like we really look at it from a different perspective for real.
This gotta be your last day buying or ordering anything from Shein. They say toxic chemicals found in 1 out of 5 Shein products, including lead, times 20 over the safety limit, bro. All type of chemicals the fuck up here. Etheric cords. Scientists found that a jacket for toddlers purchased from Chinese realtor Shein contained almost 20 times the amount of lead that Health Canada says is safe for the children. And if that's for the kids, imagine what they putting on your grown ass body. Your grown ass body. Right? A red purse also purchased from Shein hold more than 5 times the threshold. If y'all don't know, bro, your skin is an organ, it's real reactive. So when we, even this cotton shirt, this cloth that we wear, it can lower your frequency and make you sick. What is frequency? What is vibration? You're a vibratorial electric being, right? Your cells, your neurology. I'm not gonna go scientific, extra scientific, because I don't feel like doing all that. And you gotta do your own research, but your clothing affects your mood. This gotta be your last day buying or ordering.
Yeah, I think that's thing though. Like your clothing, the stuff with clothes. When there's definitely chemicals in our clothes and stuff. Right? Yeah, probably. I don't know.
If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this nigga. He's a bitch. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but you're a bitch. But I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote.
Dang, K-Mac, who is K-Mac? I don't know what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit y'all ass down and look, okay? Because when the robber come in the house, he not getting in there. He not getting up in there. That little cute ass dresser hide all this shit, bitch. I got a Glock under the ear. Fuck wrong with him? Home invasion my ass, bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, sit y'all ass down and look.
He said, "Is this on Amazon?" You already know Amazon got everything. Dang, now that right there is a drawer for real. You got different drawers to another drawer. That's clean. I ain't gonna lie.
Usher just wiped his entire Twitter account after P. Diddy was arrested. This is what Usher's Twitter account looks like right now. Literally 0 tweets in the history of his account. He deleted all of them. And if you guys remember, Usher was under the legal guardianship of P. Diddy. So did Usher delete all these conveniently after P. Diddy was arrested because he has something else to hide? Usher just wiped his entire Twitter account after P. Diddy was arrested. This is what Usher's...
So Candace Owens said drill rap was made by the federal government and it's not black culture. We not black, but she's speaking facts. It's not our culture, bro. It's a synthetic, artificial, fake culture created, subculture created within what we originally had, hip hop, right? The first group Ice Cube was in was called CIA. And look what his hat said, N-I-G-G-A. That's what his hat said, if you can look it up yourself. Then they had Tupac. Tupac didn't blow up when he was Dear Mama, old school. He wasn't blowing up when he was... Until he started over whooping and all gangbanger. That hit him up, fuck you bitch, and all that goofy ass shit. That's when he blew up. Then they planted 50 Cent. And like, these the 4 pivotal niggas who really pushed this gangster rap. Like, I'm talking about like really promoted this shit, glorified it. It wasn't, I'm not saying niggas wasn't really in the streets, because when you think about Mobb Deep, Prodigy and them, they wasn't glorifying that shit. Like, you could tell that was their reality. I ain't saying this wasn't their reality, but these niggas like forced it. Like, they grew up around it and then just overwhooped it. And then add the final cherry on top,
Chief Keef.
David Icke, this nigga right here, bro. He's so garbage, bro.
Chief Keef. Chief Keef really started. he took off with it. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
Chief Keef, he is garbage. He is what you call like, he literally just got his vessel used to promote bullshit and thrown to the side. You little drunk, junkie, fiend, addict. Like, niggas is goofy as hell, bro. You blew up off promoting murder, nigga. You're a fucking clown.
Yeah,
So
that's
Kenneth
crazy.
Owens said drill rap.
That is crazy. He got everybody want to get drugs.
Y'all see what's going on in Saudi Arabia? Y'all know what that is? That's sand. That is sand. Now look how fast this thing is moving, y'all. This is about one of the scariest things that you can see in Saudi Arabia. And you know why? Check this out. So when that sand tsunami is done, look at this. You have no idea where you're staying on. And it looks like footprints. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. Wow. Like, you don't even know how deep this is. Like, when they show you the quicksand in movies, this is what they're talking about. I
want to find out.
This is the quickest sand ever. Because think about it. The quicksand, as we know, it moves slow. How is it quicksand? But this thing literally swallows you up as soon as you hit it, y'all. Now, imagining visiting Saudi Arabia and not knowing about this, y'all. See, this is why TikTok exists. So we can relay information onto each other. But y'all see what's going on in Saudi Arabia? It seems like they have been getting it a lot lately, like snow, rain, bad weather. And then the whole thing with the umbrellas just a few months ago, y'all. So, man.
Wait a minute now. The quicksand, they're supposed to slow, yeah. They might as well just call that slow quicksand. So, but that's quicksand. I gotta look into that, because I ain't gonna lie. Dang. Like, imagine you just want to travel and you didn't even know about that.
His is how quicksand works. This guy wanted to get to that huge rock because he found it interesting. But before that, he decided to simply throw a stone to see if the path was really safe. And he had an unexpected surprise. That's because the stone just sank without any explanation, since apparently that was normal sand. So he decided to throw an even bigger stone just to see what would happen. And as expected, the bigger stone also sank. So he decided to do the most bizarre thing of all, go to that huge rock through all that sand. With that, he grabbed a piece of bamboo and started walking. But to his surprise, after he walked a few meters, he realized that that sand actually didn't sink that much. And he managed to get to the other side easily. Actually, this happened because, according to some people on the internet, that sand is not quicksand, because if it were, he wouldn't be able to get out of it so easily. But anyway, I wouldn't have the courage to go in there. His is how quicksand...
I ain't gonna lie. If I see the rock and something like that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. No. I ain't gonna, like, I think twice before I even go that way, for real, for sure. But that, I guess he didn't sink at all, so I guess it's not that bad.
Jesus, Lord, I ask you, Lord, in Jesus' name, to just stop my son Torres from drinking so much. Yes, Lord. God, just give him the strength, because he's a good man, Lord. Yes. He's a good child. God, just
he's
take
a good
him with
child.
his drinking, God. And Lord, I ask you to just let him stay with his family and raise his daughter. Yes, Lord. Lord, I ask you, Jesus, Lord, I ask you, Lord, in Jesus' name.
People get the praying, but they just get praying by everything they want, man. I swear. It ain't up to God no more. It's about them. Oh, shoot. That is funny.
So apparently popping pimples on your face are actually killing people. So doctors are finding recently that when you pop pimples on your face in a certain area called the triangle of death, it can actually kill you. Where's the triangle of death? So the area starts in between your eyebrows, your nose, and above your lips. And basically if you pop a pimple in that area, there's a little hole that will form on the pimple. And basically if any bacteria or anything gets in there from the environment or your fingers, it can cause a bacterial skin infection. And if a skin infection occurs, it can travel straight to your brain, causing you to have a stroke and ultimately killing you, because they're finding that the blood vessels around the area of the triangle of death lead straight to your brain and can be very harmful to you.
Okay, it's actually really freaky you say this, because in one of my college classes, there was a girl who had a pimple in between her eyebrows, and she popped it, and then she had to go home because she had a really bad headache. But then she didn't come to class for a really long time, so I had to ask her friend.
So apparently popping pimples on your face are actually killing people. So doctors are finding recently that when you...
That's crazy.
These are 4 signs you are addicted to your phone. If you take your phone to the restroom, you have an addiction. You can't put your phone down for 2 seconds.
How many of y'all do that? Don't lie. How many of y'all be doing that? Take your phone to the bathroom. Or you using the bathroom. I know y'all be doing
These
that.
are 4 signs you are addicted to your phone. If you take your phone to the restroom, you have an addiction. You can't put your phone down for 2 seconds to take a shit, man. This is actually diabolical. A toilet break should not take 2 hours and a half. For number 2, if your daily average is over 12 hours, now unless you're a content creator or you work on your phone, it should not be that much, bro. That's crazy. That's just my opinion, but hey, let me know what you think in the comment section. For number 3, if you are up until about 2, 3, 4 a.m. still scrolling, why are you still up, bro? Go to sleep. And for number 4, the first thing you do in the morning is check your phone. Now it's cool to check it real quick to see what time it is, but when you get to this paralyzed state, that's how you know it's a problem. This when you've been in bed for about 3 hours, you still ain't brush your teeth, and that's gonna set the tone for the rest of your day. Sluggish. These are 4 signs you are addicted to your phone. If you take...
Dang. She tricked him. You wanna what up? Kids be smart, man. They be knowing.
What's crazy is 3 years ago, if somebody would have asked me what is it that I want to do in my life, I wouldn't even be able to tell them. I probably would have told them sell drugs or do some gangster shit. Until I had a conversation with a friend and he told me that he made $800 off of TikTok. But you know what that did to me? I was a young nigga looking for a way out with all odds against me. Until I had a conversation with a friend and he told me that he made $800 off of TikTok. And see now younger bitches me looking for a way out and did not want to work a job. So I started to become a content creator. I started posting videos every single day for 3 years straight. All of my people know that I'm not capped. And now I'm to the point to where I can leave a country and is literally eating off a private beach every single day for only $10. And see now I'm not no gatekeeping ass nigga. The only thing you have to do is comment down below ATM if you looking for a way out. You don't want to work no job. After you comment down below ATM, I'm going to send it in your DM, the whole method, everything that I do. The same way I get millions of views, everybody else that join the team, they get millions of views too. And those millions of views, they turn to dollars. It's an opportunity for the young niggas, man.
Made me want to go to Taiwan. For real. He getting what? Food? I'm pretty sure they got like fruits and trees and stuff like that. Dang.
Who said you could leave?
Wow.
I don't know what they did. I ain't
They
never
did
seen
something.
shit like this. They saran wrap their shit. This is some funny shit. To the tree. Who said you could leave?
Nah, who said you could leave? That's crazy. Saran wrapped it to a tree. Dang, that's tough.
Real. You like this? I want to be the Hugh Hefner of companion dogs. I love Callie's son, the girl you sitting next to me, more than any other girl, human, that I have ever dated. I go out with my dogs.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for helping me and my beautiful lady.
You got to treat these dogs like some real women, man. Real human women, rather, because they all real. You like this, I am? I know you do.
Is he crazy?
She happy. My name is J. Dog King Hefner. Right next to me is Callie's son, my #1 companion dog. A companion dog is a multi-purpose synthetic human. They can do a myriad of things. I go out with my dogs. I eat with my dogs. I even have small conversations with my dogs. This is the type of attention you got to show your girl. You got to show them some care, man. Get your butt over here. I'm just so weary of her getting marked up that whenever I move her about, I get her wrapped up in her blanket. Yeah, oh yes. Yeah. My companion dog, Callie's son, she is my everyday girl. Then I have the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. She got a little bit of bougie to her. Then we have Asuna Moon. She's my rich girl, my snooty girl, no matter what. You like this?
Yo, I gotta see this full video. Hold on, bro.
This is Jay. He fell in love with Callie Sun.
I love Callie's son, the girl you sitting next to me, more than any other girl, human, that I have ever dated. Yeah, oh yes. I love this woman.
But Jay had more love to give. And he is now in a polyamorous relationship with 4 dolls.
I want to be the Hugh Hefner of companion dogs.
It's that AT&T, boy. AT&T is trash.
Jay knows his intense feelings are real and special.
Hey, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for having me and my beautiful lady.
But his unique love has confounded family and strangers alike.
He's crazy. He lost his mind. What's wrong with him?
So what is it about these companion dolls that gives Jay all the feels?
You got to treat these dogs like some real women, man. Real human women, rather, because they all real. You like this, Saima? I know you do. She good now. She happy.
How you know she happy?
My name is J. Dog King Hefner. Right next to me is Callie's son, my #1 companion dog. A companion dog is a multi.
Be for real though. Do y'all think this is weird? I think this is weird. This is weird. Yes, I think this is
synthetic human. They can do a myriad of things. I go out with my dogs. I eat with my dogs. I even have small conversations with my dogs. This is the type of attention you got to show your girl. You got to show them some care, man. I can't lie though, this girl right here, I love this girl.
Companion dolls aren't cheap. They can vary in price and can cost up to $3,000.
She a lot of people's favorite girl.
But that didn't stop Jay.
Get your butt over here. I'm just so weary of her getting marked up that whenever I move her about, I get her wrapped up in her blanket.
His love continues to increase, which led him to being in a relationship with not just 1.
Yeah, oh yes.
But 4 companion dolls.
Yeah. My companion dog, Callie's son, she is my everyday girl. No matter what it is, she can do it. Then I have the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. She got a little bit of bougie to her. Then we have Asuna Moon. She's my rich girl, my snooty girl. No matter what I do, it's not good enough for her. Then I have Secretary Tsunade. She does all the paperwork. One big happy family. I see us growing. I'm hoping one day I can get to 100. Come on, Callie. I'm gonna go watch some sports, girl. I love Callie's son more than any other girl. With my other girls, I love them, but it's still building. Mwah. Okay, me kissing on Callie like I just did is a very rare thing. I don't really kiss or get very affectionate with the girls at this point. I really thought it was gonna be of a sexual nature, just like everybody else. I always make sure Callie's eyes are looking at the TV. Here, we're gonna be looking.
How much do they pay him to do this, man? Because there's no way he really doing this, right? He had to get paid to do this. No way.
Lie me, Bob.
No way.
Ain't nobody gonna stop us. So, human ladies, if y'all out there watching, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of advice. Your man don't require as much as you think he do. How about you just sit down and enjoy his company, like me and the beautiful Callie do? They have opened up my imagination in ways that I couldn't imagine. And it's all from the companionship, not from the sexual aspect. Now listen, girl, I'm getting a little hungry. And I can hear your stomach growling too. So I'm thinking I'm finna order us a piece. That's the plans. It may be a little drippage here, so be careful, girl.
Is it
I
that
started my
heavy?
channel off as basically an ongoing documentary.
Hey guys, as you can see, I have the beautiful Asana Moon with me. Yeah, man, a little gas for the journey, baby.
To show people this is how you live with your dog. I want to come against the stigma of companion dogs. I would just want to be an example of you don't have to be scared of who you are. You can live this lifestyle and be proud of it.
Hey, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for having me and my beautiful lady.
The worst thing that somebody has said to me on my channel was saying that, man, I'm sick for even dealing with these companion dogs. I've heard people call me weird, crazy, foolish, perverted. Those are words of man. I can't let them define me, or I begin to let them define my happiness.
Okay, guys, this is the beautiful piece of the me and Asana.
I mean, hey,
When I
whatever
first
makes
got
you
my
happy,
dog,
man.
It was a couple
If
of
this
members
is
of my
what's
family,
making you
they
happy,
thought I
go
was crazy.
ahead.
He's
Do
crazy.
your
He
thing.
done lost his mind. What's wrong with him? It never deterred me one bit. Because I was getting tired of trying to talk to
life,
women and
mama.
getting rejected. You ready? I have loved hard my whole life. Give me a second, girl. I had just came off a date where I had spent $100 on the girl. We were sitting at that date, and she decided to tell me, hey, I forgot to let you know, I have a girlfriend. I'm like, what? Soon thereafter, I put my money
females be
together,
doing people
and then
bogus.
came the
Nah,
beautiful
that's
Cali
bogus.
Sun.
That was bogus, right? Hey, you supposed to have said that. But you gonna get this bill, huh? What? She gonna get the bill and then tell him later on that day she got a girlfriend. What? That's bogus.
Hey, I
That
forgot
is
to let
so
you
messed
know,
up.
I have a girlfriend. I'm like, what? Soon thereafter, I put my money together, and then came the beautiful Cali Sun. I went from curiosity to happiness. I went from happiness to love. You want another piece? Huh? Ah, yeah, girl. You know I'll be ready to kiss you later on, girl, with them piece of lips. The best thing about companion dogs is the loyalty factor. I know they're always going to be here with me. At this point, I don't even see them as companion dogs. I just see them as my girlfriend. She may be synthetic, but she 100% real one. If anybody out there ever thinks I'm leaving my companion dogs for a human relationship, that will never, ever happen again in my life. I'm too happy with my dog.
Dude. That's crazy. Hey man, whatever makes him happy, man. Shoot, he look happy, so hey, that's what's up, man.
Oh shit! Look at this shit here.
Why is it doing this?
There are actual physical cables connecting continents under the ocean to make the internet work, and I don't think enough people realize this. Like, when I first learned about this, it blew my mind because there are literal cables spanning the ocean, and there's not just like a couple, there are hundreds of them, and they're huge, and 99% of all data flows through them. And you might be thinking like, okay, well, it's 2024, why don't we just switch to 5G or satellites? But the thing is, there is nothing faster than a physical wired connection. So these cables are fiber optic, which means they transmit signals through light. So if you're sending a message from your phone, it's turned from radio waves, which is a wireless signal, into electrical signals where it runs through a copper wire, and then it's turned into light and then back again on the other side. Yeah, the engineering behind this is just insane. When I learned about this, it blew my mind, and I hope you think it's as cool as I do. There are
That's interesting.
Jean-Benet Ramsey, Katy Perry. Ramsey, Perry. Perry, Ramsey, Ramsey, Perry. Ramsey, Perry, Ramsey, Perry. Ramsey, Perry, Perry, Ramsey. Ramsey, Perry. Katy Perry, Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Alright, that's gotta be a clone.
Katy Perry, Jean-Benet Ramsey. Entertainment purposes, of course. I know they couldn't possibly be the same person because she died several years ago. And anyone that would ever question that is just a really, really big psychopath. Entertainment only. Jean.
Same person. I'm gonna turn it up.
Puff Daddy?
Your friend Kyle told me you don't understand the importance of voting. Apparently you haven't heard of my Vote or Die campaign.
Vote or die? What the hell does that even mean?
What do you think it means, bitch? Vote or die, motherfucker, motherfucker, vote or die!
Ellen is not who you think she is. Watch this. Check it out.
Generous is supposed to be related to all the Rothschilds. No. So there's a big theory going on right now because you know how Ellen was like the sweetheart. Yeah, yeah. Like, everyone loved her. She was like our favorite host, right? But recently she was canceled. Yeah, she was canceled because every time she had like an engagement with a fan, she was mean to staff. Like it was all bad reviews, right? So I'm gonna read you Ellen's family tree. Distant relative is Jane.
You know what it is? They have to cancel her. They have to. You know?
More.
She's
So
slipping up.
became the third wife of Henry V after Anne Boleyn was beheaded. Wait, the king? Henry? The King Henry. Amelia Earhart. No way. Her 8th cousin. And she's also cousins of. Oh, that's the Duchess. Prince William's wife. Yeah, Prince William's wife. She's related to all these people, and people dug even deeper where they found her name, grandson of the Rothschild. Damn. Grandson. Yo.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right? Turn it off. Yeah, turn it off. Off the screen. Oh!
I always thought that my daughter was my grandmother reincarnated. I gave her a picture of her today, and you guys tell me what you think. This is the first time showing Era this picture. I want to see how she reacts. Who is that? She's touching her own face. What the fuck? Era, who is that? Why were you just touching your own face? Is that yours?
Can I put this away?
Who is that, Era? I always thought that my daughter was my grandmother reincarnated.
Okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Amanda! 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 Amanda!
You admit.
No, I know you're not okay.
Never put a temporary person in a permanent position in your life. Anything or anyone that's costing you peace of mind, sleepless nights, happiness, emotional pain, mental pain, and self-respect is too expensive to keep. Get rid of it.
Real.
Never put a temporary person in a permanent position in your life.
Have you seen this phenomenon of people capturing two suns all over this flat realm we live in? Well, stick around. I'm going to explain it. You see, not only have they captured two suns, but they've captured multiple moons. Now let's see if we can reproduce this on a smaller scale with just 2 panes of glass and a candle. And what you'll see is that it is very, very reproducible on a smaller scale. So then we need to go find out if there's any evidence of something similar on the bigger scale. And well, when you go back to the April 8th eclipse, when the sun was a little less bright, you notice something. Here's the sun we see, but then what's that? And then when you add a solar filter to the same thing, what you'll find is not only do you see the sun that we see, but one layer and even another layer. And those aren't solar flares. And then what you have to do, if you're an intellectually honest and true person, you need to ask yourself, how do I make sense of that if I live here? And again, you need to ask yourself, do I really live there, or do I maybe live somewhere that the Bible describes with multiple layers to something called the firmament? Layers that are hard to deny. This is my own backyard on April 8th, as you can see up top. And I saw that with my own eyes. It was. Have you seen this phenomenon of people capturing?
Like you said, I've been on your shit, bro, since I was in college, bro. No cap. When you first came out with the no flocking. And like as this like channel, like when I first came on, like you one of my favorite artists though.
You look so irritated.
A lot of people don't know. That's for your,
that's
for
so
your Instagram name.
Yeah, look, cause they know get 1K. I got that shit tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? On me. So shit, like this is like one of them ones like that I like even like been inspired, like my motivation to keep doing this shit too. You feel me? Like to get one on her with you, like it's like a crazy fucking feeling right now. You feel me? On me.
For sure.
What's sure?
Yeah, man.
Like you said, I've been on your shit, bro, since I was in college,
Yeah,
bro.
you look irritated.
When I fed my ants this Twinkie, I had no idea that it would result in a battle royale between multiple species. The ants swarmed all over the Twinkie, toppling it. They tore chunks off the Twinkie because, to them, this was manna from heaven. It was righteous grub. But after a few hours, I noticed the ants were ignoring the Twinkie, and I had to take a closer look to figure out what was going on. Another smaller ant species was totally bogarting the Twinkie. In fact, the larger ants were trying to approach and they were getting fought off. And as I looked closer, I could see that the little ants would latch onto the legs and antennae of the larger ants, which was irritating the bigger ants and scaring them off. This ant battle had an unexpected ending. My security camera caught this javelina scarfing down the Twinkie, ants and all. This must have been the spiciest Twinkie ever. But the javelina seemed to relish it. In fact, he and his comrades scoured the area intensely for quite a while before disappearing into the desert darkness. When I fed my ants...
Y'all need to step back. Y'all need to step back.
Is that a dog? Is that a real dog?
Maverick. One with the Halloween decorations.
You really trying to blend in with them cats.
I know, baby.
That really froze.
It's not
creepy.
at all.
That's the vibe, dude. Well, let me go out. My God. I don't know, y'all think? I think Giants is real. If they got this petrified like that, Giants, hey. Giants had them in here. You know, we had giant trees. So that's not hard to believe. I think we definitely not giant, yeah, for sure.
If you drink okra water every morning, what happens to your body? First, your skin will become smoother. The nutrients in okra water are good for the skin, promoting healthy skin and delaying the aging process. Secondly, okra water contains vitamins A, C, K, and B, as well as nutrients such as calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. These nutrients are essential for the proper functioning and health maintenance of the body. Studies have shown that certain ingredients in okra help stabilize blood sugar levels, which can be beneficial for managing or preventing diabetes. In addition, okra water also has a diuretic effect, which helps to expel excess salt and water from the body, helping to maintain water balance. Some ingredients in okra may have anti-inflammatory effects, helping to reduce inflammation and symptoms of related diseases. Some studies have hinted that certain components in okra may have a positive effect on blood pressure and help maintain a healthy cardiovascular system. Overall, drinking okra water helps promote good health. And if you drink okra,
you can't just erase people out like me.
Yo, do you guys live in these tiny homes?
Yes, we do. That's his tiny.
And that's her tiny.
This is my kitchen. 3 counter spaces to use. Microwave, stove, oven, refrigerator, really deep sink. This is where we sleep. Queen size bed, full storage here for all my clothes. A hydraulic bed. Tiny house bathroom, sink here, nice storage down here, great little shower, storage space here for all my cleaning utilities. Utilize this space for my essential oil collection. This is my washer dryer combo, a bunch of storage space up here. Sitting here in my second loft, a couch here that folds out into a double bed. I also have my desk area, catwalk here for the cat.
Welcome to my tiny. Let's check it out. This is my kitchen. It's where I cook, where I wash dishes. Most important, this is the coffee machine. Where I hang out.
Something like that.
This is my office. So now I'm doing mediation, starting my own business. And this is where I watch TV and take a nap. Primarily sleep on the other side.
Thanks for coming to visit our tiny houses.
We appreciate you coming by. Yo, do you
they
guys
right in the woods with it, man. There's some nice houses. It's cool. That is cool. Something cool right there, man. How many would y'all do that? I'll do something like that. Sure.
You tell that someone felt happy that you left the table. If as soon as you left the table, a person touched their eyebrows this way, then in body language, this means that the person received a positive piece of information. You'll see this gesture after telling the person a compliment or something that they like. And if as soon as you arrive, the person did it, they might like you secretly. But if they did it right after you leave, or after you said, hey, I have to leave right now, and this person either doesn't want you to stay, or they really need to stay alone right now. And if you want to master reading people like a book with no chance of error, using psychology, not pseudoscience, check the ultimate guide to reading people like a book, which is in my mind. How can you tell that someone...
Life is great when you stay away from negative, jealous, and unhappy people. Life is...
People want to know, if their loved ones pass away, can they get stuck?
No, because basically imagine this, when someone passes away, imagine you setting off a balloon, which is a soul traveling and traveling and traveling up into the white space, which is, we have a bunch of videos on
what
that.
we call heaven, right?
Yes, what we call heaven. We have a bunch of videos and more information about that. Basically, imagine you holding a balloon, which is basically, the balloon is your soul. When the body kind of fails, or, passes away, then they will let go. The soul would not be possessing the body anymore. The soul would, which is your actual consciousness, would go like, it can't get stuck, because the soul, it's not what you think. Like, it's not something that can get stuck like some balloons do. So it's not something that you can pop. So it's an unpoppable balloon, and that can fade through anything.
So the unpoppable balloon that keeps going and going, it's impossible for anything to hold it down into the 3-dimension or the in-between dimensions.
Yes, it's impossible.
So if the soul wanted, though, can it come back and visit us? People want to know.
Can somebody explain to me, how is it that people don't have technology around the world and people are making solar panels from CDs? Meaning any country that has CDs, which is like, you know, majority of them could make solar panels from just CDs. You know, power certain things from their house. And as y'all can see right behind me, little bro doing a good job of doing a tutorial. You know, you wrap the CDs around the cord, around the wire. Woo the woo, woo the woo. Everybody that's in these other countries, take notes. And then you put the copper wire through the little holy things, and you wrap it around so it stays just in place. Make sure it is just right. And as y'all can see, this simple contraction, it has electricity to it. Now just imagine somebody put 1,000 of these little motherfucking contraptions on the display and imagine how much energy it can contract. Now y'all write this down, the stuff that he using, bro. I'm giving y'all free energy. Y'all write that down. He putting it in the mix, he mixing it up, and he put a bunch of them on the display. And now what is bro finna do? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this free energy source in the comments. Like a
That's kind of cool right there. Wow, he just created some energy right there. That's dope.
So to those still struggling, stay.
What's crazy is 3 years ago, if somebody would have asked me, what is it that I want to do in my life, I wouldn't even be.
We already saw that.
Hold on, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. Here I come, here I
grapes.
Here I come, here I come, here I come. God
Look
damn.
how you running, man.
Hey, give me some of them. Man, what y'all niggas, what y'all doing out here? What y'all doing out here? What made y'all come out here? Huh? Hell no, I was at my friend's house. I was over there at Do Dirty house playing the game. Hold on. You said what? What? Let me show you this. Let me show you this right here. Look, nigga. This we be selling this to the tourists. We be telling them this za. Look. Yeah, right here. This is za. This is the za part. Sometimes I eat it, but shit, we be lying. I'll be right back though. James! Hold on, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. It's something about that car note. It's something about that car note, and it's something about that insurance.
Nah, he better get out of there, man.
And then just to top it off,
moving devious.
It's something about the repo, man. All of those combined, it's kind of like what Professor X was doing in that fucking basement. They created a power puff around this bitch. We is crazy. Look at this nigga riding around in reverse, trying to catch this nigga. Full blown reverse with that fork down. Look at him. Oh my God. It's something about that car note.
Let's talk about one of the most powerful spell casting tools that people use to cast spells on people. The definition of suggestion is the idea or plan put forward for consideration. Most people don't know that the first spell that was casted on humans was suggestion, when the serpent suggested Eve to eat the apple. And that same practice is still used to this day. And you see this spell casting tool used all the time. Let's give some good examples on how the power of suggestion works. You know how people could be in a happy home and then their friends suggest to them, hey, all men ain't nothing, so let's do him wrong. All women the same, so let's go cheat. Not knowing that you just got a spell put on you. Or how some mothers be like, oh, you ain't ish, you gonna be just like your father. And then lo and behold, he turned out just like his father. Or when certain people come plant negative seeds inside of your head, yeah, they using the power of suggestion. Oh, and I almost forgot, humans are not the only ones that use the power of suggestion. Before you act upon one of these 7 deadly sins, it came from a suggestion. The law of mentalism. And we just seen this all our life, but we never really knew what it was. And just how the lower vibration can use the law of suggestion, so can the high vibrational entities use the law of suggestion. Say for instance, God tell you I shouldn't be going to this party, but then something else tell you you should go to the party. Then something happens. It was
It's way bigger than P. Diddy, y'all. Check this out.
Everyone that was not my color believed me. It was my people that needed convincing. If someone like the diddler is your hero, then you should hurry up and go to hell with him. If someone like Jay-Z is your hero, then, you know, just be glad you're not talented so he could sacrifice you like he tried to do me, and he succeeded with Aaliyah. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together at the interview.
I know.
Stay weird,
Diddy
y'all.
do our bops. What a reunion.
It's way bigger than P. Diddy, y'all. Check this out.
It's way bigger than P. Diddy. Damn. That's tough. They all going down, huh? Oprah up there too? I bet Oprah
A
up there.
layer of oil was applied to your face if you died in ancient times. Then a mold was carefully placed on top, which would capture every detail of the face. Once the mold set, it was gently removed, leaving a near-perfect impression of the deceased. This mold was then filled with plaster to create the final mask. These commonly served as a model for sculptors in creating statues of the deceased person. A layer of oil was applied to your face if
you can heal your body with the power of your mind. This is the incredible true story of Mr. Wright. In 1957, Mr. Wright was suffering from an advanced cancer called lymphosarcoma. His body was covered in tumors, and doctors gave him only days to live. He heard about a new experimental drug, Cree-Biozen, and believed it was his last hope. Miraculously, after receiving the injection, his tumors shrank within days. He later read in the paper that the drug was a fraud and completely ineffective, and his cancer immediately returned. His doctor suspected his belief was what healed him, not the drug, so he gave him injections of sterile water and lied to him, saying it was actually a more potent version of the drug, and his tumors shrank again. The drug was never doing anything. It was his belief and the mind's ability to influence every cell in the body. You must believe in your own power. Share this story to inspire others and comment "believe" if you want access to something that effortlessly changes your beliefs. Did you know you can heal your body with the power?
Protection is one of the most sacred things you can do. You literally leave your body, attach it with a silver cord, and travel the fourth dimension. It's a real experience, not like a dream at all. It feels realer than being awake right now because your soul is literally there. You can travel the universe and find the truth of everything. Think about all the stuff you can do legit though. You can visit family. You can even go back in time and see what stuff looked like in the past. You can go places that you're not allowed to go in the physical.
We gotta talk about the fourth dimension. We know that there are people who can experience the fourth dimension while being in the third dimension. Some people have clairaudience where they can hear beyond the normal human ear and hear sounds from the fourth dimension. You got clairsentient people who can read other people's emotions and feelings and also read the energy of rooms, houses, parks, basically picking up on the feeling of everything. Then you have clairvoyant, where actually able to see beyond the range of the human eye, aka seeing things in the fourth dimension, traveling anywhere you want to go. A lot of people call these experiences psychic abilities. And as you know, the average worldly person is only going to limit their 3D experiences to 3D abilities. I feel like the real world would accept it more if it was put into like court cases and stuff like that. But because this is like a 3D realm, they're only going to accept 3D things into the courts. Let's move forward because I want you to actually understand the fourth dimension and how it works. This next part is not to scare you, it's for awareness. I came across a video that perfectly explains the situation, and this is her TikTok. Before I show you the video, y'all know those glitches that be happening where like something disappears or there's a weird phenomenon that people can't explain? The Bermuda Triangle, things going missing, and people don't notice it. They don't really care, you know, it's not seen, they can't explain it, so it doesn't matter. Like situations like this. Where did the thing go that he just threw up? Now she's about to explain the things that we do to the second dimension is the same things that the fourth dimension could be doing to us.
We could steal these gems without a key and without damaging the safe.
and she would have no idea how they were taken. But we should keep an eye out for ourselves. A four-dimensional creature could steal from our safes without a key, could take the yolk from an egg without breaking the shell, appear in a closed room, or see inside of our brains. The fourth dimension is perpendicular to all of our normal 3D space time.
AKA, while you're in the astral realm, you can see things that other people can't see. You can jump into people's dreams. Why sometimes we have glitches. But there's an interesting reason why people don't acknowledge the realms, the ghosts, and all the things that happen to us that we can't explain. Because our 3D mind tries to rationalize everything on a 3D level.
Able to break in without a key. But she hasn't taken into account the idea that a three-dimensional creature, such as myself, might be peering in from above. She doesn't even know the concept of above.
Hence why a lot of y'all are having a hard time accepting the concept of fourth dimensional beings, fifth dimensional beings, fourth dimensional experiences, people with psychic abilities. So now that y'all have watched this video, what do you think about the astral realm, the fourth dimension, all of that? Y'all stay dangerous.
Projection is one of the most secret things you can do.
Who wears glasses should listen to this video. So, ultraviolet light is dangerous. This is what they tell us. We should avoid it at all costs. We live in houses with no ultraviolet light. We leave our houses and we put on glasses, contacts, and sunglasses, which block the UV light. We drive in cars that also block the UV light. We work in offices which receive no UV light. Then we turn on lights that have no UV light. And then finally we take a break in the sun and we put on suntan lotion, which blocks the UV light. Then we look at the benefits of UV and we see UV light activates vitamin D. You don't need synthetic, non-absorbing vitamin D supplements. Also helps with lowering blood pressure. Also helps the heart, the arteries, and cholesterol. It also assists in weight loss, which is a $1 trillion industry. Helps with skin conditions and other diseases. And then it also helps to boost melatonin levels so that you can sleep better.
This artist paints with fire. Pyrography artist Alex Peter Idaco is the master of pyrofusionism, his technique that involves painting with fire along with razor blades, sandpaper, and charcoal on canvas. He uses the soft pressure of fire to etch his subjects onto the canvas. This technique is much like painting, with delicate strokes to gradually build light, shadow, and detail. But unlike paint, Peter is taking a destructive force and making it creative. Let's look at 3 of his works. In this piece, Renaissance, he carves his subject in flames on a wooden board. This process requires delicate, purposeful movements as he uses fire torches like paintbrushes, along with razor blades, sandpaper, and charcoal. In this piece, Onyok, Alex showcases his incredible ability to capture humans, focusing on the quiet, fleeting moments and expressions that resonate with him. Now, he's moved his work from wooden board to fabric canvas. The subjects he renders in flame stand as mirrors to his own experiences. I share videos every day celebrating the work of living artists.
That boy cold with it, man. He is cold with it. I can't lie. Come on, AT&T.
The worst feeling is when you find out you didn't mean as much to someone as you thought you did.
That's messed up.
And then you just feel stupid for caring so much. I wish I didn't care about anything, but I do. I care too much. Sometimes the only reason you won't let go of what's making you sad is because it was the only thing that made you happy. The worst feeling is
there is no way Americans can smell the rain.
Now, I can't speak for all Americans, but I know down south we can definitely smell the rain. As a matter of fact, we can smell just about any kind of storm coming, but that's not even the cool part, fam. Because see, when you get real good at smelling the rain, then you can predict how far away it is. And then once that happens, then you can do the really fun part, bro. Then you can race the rain. It's real fun. So what you do, you know what I'm saying? You smell the rain coming. Usually once you can smell it, you can kind of see it out in the distance. So then you line up, you know what I'm saying? You got to get your destination that you're going to hit. And then once you get kind of right up on your pocket, then you just hit. And I don't want a couple times, but you know, every once in a while you get cooked.
Yeah, no definitely get cooked by the rain. Because when it started coming down, it's over what? That one little drizzle, the little drizzle turned into just a pile of rain just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That rain really don't be playing though. Like it really start off like that. So look, man, you taking a whole shower now.
Here are 3 electrifying fruits I used for a 48-hour detox. Tamarind, a gentle natural laxative that helps flush out toxins while supporting liver health. It's packed with antioxidants and vitamin C, giving your immune system a boost and leaving you feeling revitalized. Watermelon, with over 90% water, it's incredibly hydrating, great for kidney cleansing, and packed with nutrients, making it perfect for detoxing and replenishing your body. Grapes are packed with antioxidants, especially resveratrol, which is known for its incredible detoxifying properties. For best results, I practiced mono fruit fasting during segments of the 48 hours. Check the caption for more details. Here are 3 electrifying fruits.
You have been out with a certain someone, and people have been in the comments asking who that is.
Oh, that's my wellness coach.
That's your wellness
coach. And she makes sure I'm well. She makes sure I'm well, and she always reminds me of the importance of stretching it out before any extracurricular activity.
Okay. What extracurricular activities are those?
Just anything extracurricular, anything that activates the body. Before you put the body in motion, you got to stretch it out real good. And she always reminds me to, exhibit that.
And what exercises is she showing you?
Yoga.
Yoga.
I do yoga.
What different positions have you guys been practicing?
All of them. I've been doing yoga for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. So she's helping you maneuver those.
Yeah, that's my wellness coach. She makes sure I'm well.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. You have been out with a certain someone, and people.
That's my wellness coach. She makes sure I'm well.
It requires 8% of the population on the planet to assemble the 5th DNA strand and be able to hold 5th dimensional frequencies in their body in order for Earth to be able to merge properly with Terra during this time cycle. We're not quite up to that yet, but we're close. So one of the things they're asking us to do is learn about our DNA, learn how to use the higher chakras to bring high frequency energy into the DNA, which helps it assemble. Because the higher you can get your DNA and your body and your consciousness vibrating, you're plugged right into the Earth grid. It will make the Earth grid vibrate faster. There's strength in numbers. The more of us that can do this, the faster the Earth grid will vibrate. So it's one of the things they're asking us to do. If the majority of humans totally ignore this grand opportunity we're being presented with, there are 2 worst case scenarios. One is we do start to enter the morphogenetic wave period, and the grids are so far out of balance that it starts to make seals on the Earth's vortexes loosen, which will cause volcanic activity, and it will cause plate shifting. And it could be on a massive level. If it's really out of balance, it could create up to a 45-degree shift of the angle of the Earth spinning on its axis, which we're history if that happens. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's not that bad yet. But they want us to be aware of how bad it could be. They want us to be aware that they're not joking. They're not saying, oh, gee, come be spiritual because it's fun. They're saying, hello, you're in trouble if you don't pay attention. It requires 8% of the population on the planet.
Hello?
Is this Michael?
Yes, this is Michael.
Hey. Congratulations.
Hello?
Is this Michael?
The speech that got Michael Jackson. Anna Liv.
I really don't. I prefer to perform than talk. Let me just say this. The tradition of great performers from, and I really want you to hear what I have to say, the tradition of great performers from Sammy Davis Jr. to James Brown to Jackie Wilson to Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly. The story is usually the same though. These guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad, and the story is very sad in the end. Because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And Sony being the artist that I am at Sony, I generated several $billion for Sony. Several billion. And they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them.
Yeah!
And Tommy Mottola is a devil. I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know. The way they.
Hey, Mike Jackson wasn't playing with that line. He gonna get his money worth.
This is your electromagnetic field. This field has 7 energy centers, and they get their power from the overall field. If you abuse these centers, you're pulling too much energy out of this field, which is lowering your vibration. In order to balance the root chakra, you need to feel grounded, feel stable. In order to balance the sacral, you need to save your seed. You know what I'm talking about. The solar plexus, you need to stop overeating and work on your willpower. Heart chakra, you need to feel love and inner peace. Throat chakra, you need to express yourself, always express that inner voice inside of you. Third eye chakra, you need to work on astral travel, your psychic abilities. And the crown chakra is connecting to your higher self, always following that inner guide. Or 7 vowels, not 5. If you pronounce them right, this can help you align the chakras. Each chakra has a frequency attuned with it. You can use these frequencies as well. Jehovah's Witnesses believe 144,000 Christians go to heaven. Well, this is actually a frequency in order to go from the root chakra to the crown. This is the process of turning matter into spirit, lead into gold, earth into spirit. The link is in the bio for this PDF. This is your
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that video right there. Got something from it. Got a laugh in there, here and there. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.